Donnie, what action do you have today?
I don't have any.
Damn. No sweats? No last?
I mean, just our picks in the contest. But
well, how are the picks looking?
Horrific. I'm told. I haven't been able to watch all day. Obviously, getting set up for this.
What time you went to bed?
And now being here in the booth. But
what did you do?
Yeah, everyone that I'm involved in the picks contest with have told us that we're
you gotta
doing horrible. So it's probably good that I'm not watching.
That's very bad if you can't fall asleep by yourself.
I'm on PEDs, bro.
What?
I take PEDs.
What is that?
You can call me Barry Bonds.
I'm not following, sorry.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, that's very bad. Don't take them. It fucks your sleep.
The only PEDs we're on, Donnie, is mainlining some caffeine every day.
Do have a translator?
Seems to still work. Foxen versus Negreanu here, 570 in the middle. Foxen made a 210 before the flop. Negreanu called. Negreanu now betting 245 on the flop.
He was just there at the score.
Donnie, Foxen smashed this flop. We're probably happy to let Negreanu keep betting here, since we don't have a blocker versus the 10 or the 7.
Yeah, I mean, he might just come with the check raise.
10 seconds.
Really just put the pressure on his opponent.
Oh my God, he dropped the ball. No way.
He's gonna take the
Nacho.
He's gonna take the line of call, which I wonder if Daniel's just thinking about, you know what, I'm just gonna barrel it off. Foxen's still best here. Check, check.
Let me get this guy out of here.
1-0 Barcelona. Let's go.
Get this guy out of here.
Now he's talking about soccer. I mean, he's just
how does Nacho not have a podcast? Is what I'm wondering.
It would be the most disjointed podcast ever. He's all over the place.
Yep, for sure.
He's at a final table sweating football and soccer right now. Foxen does river a straight here with that 8-9.
Who do you have? I tell you the scores. Bengals are crashing. Let's go. Seahawks are destroying them.
Who are the Bengals playing?
The Browns.
The Browns.
-5.5. They're up 31-3.
All right, so Foxen here with the.
Who do you have?
Just the Lions and the Pats.
Jack high straight.
465.
Betting 465. Negreanu, as we can see here, left with just queens, Donnie. Took one stab, was hoping to take it down with the overcard present.
Yeah, I had the other side.
How'd they do, Puppy?
I mean, the thing is now is that
Just
those queens are kind of
And
important
the
as
Lions
blockers.
is 28.
With the fucking drum roll, like.
I'm curious if Daniel. Look, yeah, exactly.
See, I
He's
have
got
the
two of those
pats
queens in his
already
hand,
played, right?
You
so
said yes, they play already.
he's coming with it
How'd
here.
they do? They lose by a lot. I had the other side.
Trying to make you deal, bro.
Really putting Alex Foxen
Come on, bro.
in a pickle.
Did you pick them, not?
Yeah, bro. Nachito's sharp pick. I went to bed before going to bed. I said,
All right, so Negreanu using those blockers to get creative here with a big bluff, racing to 1.1 million. And look at that,
Show
Foxen
one time,
lets
yeah,
it go. Terrific
One time.
move from
Show
Negreanu.
3.
Show 3?
Show 3 cards one time. Wow. All right.
Is one of your rules, if someone 3-bets in the South Point Nightly, they have aces?
No, but that's definitely a rule.
All right, Foxen back to his raising ways. His VPIP, by the way, trending up. We're at 81%. We'll sound the alarms when it hits 90, which I'm sure we're only a few hands away from, as Negreanu in the small blind comes along with the double-suited ace-jack. By the way, much love to people in the chat with us on PokerGo and on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are live daily from the PokerGo studio, and we have daily clips on our channel. There's lots of good stuff going on here. Appreciate you all for hanging out with us. We've got Pappy Jack in the chat on PokerGo, watching from Texas, and Pocket Sharks from North Carolina. Stylen saying this is a stacked table. They weren't kidding. Absolutely right. This is probably one of the most stacked tables we've covered this whole year, and we've covered a lot of them. This could be a 50K PLO final table of WSOP. You know, that's the kind of level we're talking here. After 2 checks here, action on Foxen. It's going to make the bet. And, you know, Donnie, similar to Isaac Haxton, the way Shulman looks at his cards and not spread them out as much as he needs to for the readers to catch up on them. That's why we're not seeing his cards. It's not intentional by either us or him. It's just the way that he holds them close together. Negreanu makes the call. A quick pass from Shulman, and now we're going to see the turn. Negreanu here working with a flush draw and drills it on the turn. The nuts for Negreanu.
Look at Foxen here. He's got 6-8 for the straight. Also worth noting, he does have that 10 of diamonds, which does block some combinations of flushes that his opponent can have. So just over $1 million out there.
10 seconds.
We already saw Negreanu pull that big bluff against Foxen once earlier. This time, though, he's got the goods.
Yeah, Negreanu leading out for 350. Donnie, alarm bells here for Foxen.
Yeah, but it's also one of those spots if you're Foxen and you're like, okay, if this guy has the nuts, the nut flush, why wouldn't he just let me, the aggressive chip leader, keep betting? So is he betting with a straight himself? Does he have a 2 pair that he wants to, you know, kind of protect or, you know, control the pot a bit with the bet sizing? Does he have a weaker flush, not a bigger flush? Foxen does call.
River is the 7 of hearts. As always in PLO, paired cards can slow the action down.
Negreanu does check.
You got the nut flush.
Action goes check, check, nut flush shown, and Negreanu, despite letting Foxen do most of the work, beating him in 2 significant pots, and Negreanu now the chip
You know,
leader.
we saw him with the king, queen 10, for example, earlier. He had the ace jack, whatever it was against ace jack 10 something against Nacho Barbero earlier. So we have seen his cards at times. So interesting to note here that this hand, right after Negreanu took the chip lead from Foxen, Foxen continues to stay aggressive, comes in with the raise, even though he has the new chip leader, Negreanu, still to act behind him. And here you see Daniel comes in with a double-suited 8-7-6-4. So the 2 chip leaders here not backing down or shying away from putting chips in the pot. So here we go. And this could be an interesting flop. 9-8-7 rainbow rolls off. A lot of connectivity between the 2 holdings for Foxen and Negreanu. Foxen starts this one off with a check. $200K, 1/3 pot from Daniel. Foxen's in there.
Very interesting to see these 2 big stacks clash with basically everyone else not having a whole lot to work with. This one trending towards a chop. Both players with 10%. 5 of diamonds pairs the board on the river. If this goes to showdown, we are dealing with a chop.
760.
75% pot here from Fox and 760K into $1 million. Big chunky bet.
Oh, wow. Negreanu again with the river aggression.
I mean, this is wild because Foxen, I think, is betting. Obviously, he has the straight, but he also has a 9, which blocks some full house combos, right? He has a jack, which is blocking jack 10. Now, then if you're Daniel, you have the 7-8, which is also blocking full house combos. So it's like, I'm doing the block stuff, you're doing the block stuff. Let's see who's got, you know.
I'm sure keen observers noticed the immediate frown that Foxen displayed, the eyebrow raise when Negreanu put this raise in, basically exactly thinking what Donnie just said. You know, I have these blocker cards. What do you have to make this move?
And I don't think we've reached the point in the stream where the delays caught up that Foxen would know that he got bluffed earlier when he had that low straight against Daniel.
Right.
I mean, granted, Daniel did show a queen and a 3, but still, there was 2 other cards that he could have had him beat.
So 5-7, 5-8, are those the only combos that Foxen is worried about?
I mean, what if he's got 2 8s in his hand, 2 7s?
2 8s, yes.
You know,
good-
what
good
if he's
point.
got a better straight here?
Time extension.
So Foxen put to the test here by Negreanu for the second time.
10 seconds.
Keep in mind here, if Foxen calls, it's going to be a chop. But this looks very, very scary. And Foxen burning all of his time right now. Negreanu came to play today on this beautiful Sunday, applying the pressure, and Foxen glancing around, looking at Osmus and Schulman's chips. Those, of course, also a factor. And judging by his body language, there's no re-bluffing on his mind. It is a matter of, do I call or do I fold? And if he calls, Donnie, it's a total bluff catcher.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a tough spot for Foxen. Daniel not giving him anything.
No, and I love how Negreanu is approaching this. In PLO, opportunities are presented to you. It's just a matter of, do you go for it? Like, do you pull the trigger? And Negreanu so far has pulled the trigger twice.
Now you can show the bluff.
And here it is.
Show the
Foxen
9-8-7, Daniel.
lets it go.
What's that, a 5?
6 of hearts.
Straight. It's value bet. Raising straight.
Sounds like Schulman was right in that,
Wow.
that wheelhouse that showed the 9-8-7, which, you know, is the...
Finger chop.
Wow.
Well, you had a nice straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of within striking distance of this leaderboard here.
Damn. So perhaps Negreanu relying on some additional fold equity, as Foxen might be incentivized to ladder this stack up a few spots.
Maybe.
All right, so Negreanu comes with the raise from the small blind with the old 8-5-5-3. Schulman calls with King, Queen, 10. Here comes Jack, Jack, 9, 2 spades. Negreanu with spades. Schulman open-ended on this paired board, which is not the kind of vibe you're looking for. Actually has a wrap, sorry.
How much is on that?
10 seconds.
140.
140K from Schulman. I'm sure he wouldn't hate just taking this one down right here, but Daniel is not going to let him.
King of spades on the turn. Negreanu locks it up with the flush. However, it's a small flush. It's a paired board. This hand is not over.
Yeah, and Schulman does turn that straight with the queen 10. Schulman has 625 behind. There's 840 out there.
River, the 7 of diamonds after both players check. Negreanu checks again.
Schulman probably just checks it back and tries to.
Flush.
Yeah.
Check, check, and Schulman accepts defeat here, and more importantly, down to just 625. Danger zone for Nick Schulman. Negreanu, Donnie, in complete control here up to 6.5 million.
Yeah, everything going Daniel's way. His big bluffs have worked out. Negreanu going to attack Schulman's big blind,
I
and
get bluffed toast.
Schulman puts it in.
7 1/4.
I think I have to call.
No,
No,
really?
no, it's
You're
not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know.
They're double suited. Are you double suited?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
two different kinds of
You're
buns.
black?
I think,
Yeah.
I think bow
You
is
got the
type of
3.
bun, yeah.
You got a
I have the
bluff.
3. I thought
That's
it's
what I
going to
was
do every hand. Maybe I can fade it.
I don't know what the other one is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Schulman all in and at risk here.
What is
Jack,
bow?
Jack,
It's
3
the
deuce
big
double
fluffy
suited.
buns.
9, 7, 7, 3 double suited, but the other color
So what's the difference?
for
Regular
Daniel
bun is-
Negreanu. Schulman, as he's been doing, all final table, standing up.
There's bow and then there's buns too. They're different.
Osmond's trying to figure out the Din Tai Fung menu. He's been spending about 15 minutes over there staring at it.
Oh, the bows. Is,
All right, here comes the flop. Schulman at risk.
seems like she was not.
His jacks are ahead, and
No 6.
5, 4, 3
6.
rolls
Oh,
off. That's
yeah.
not bad at all.
What about a 3? You went with a 3.
Negreanu needs a
So I need a 9, a 7, or a 6.
6, 9, or 7.
Yeah, 9s and 3s.
9s and 3s.
That would win, no?
Yeah. I thought I had jacks and 3s for a second.
9, whoa.
All right, so Schulman looking to fade.
Game, I guess.
It's a
just lose.
6 on the turn,
Can I-
and
can-
that
it's
locks
over?
it up. Negreanu
On the turn is up.
sends Schulman to the rail. He is drawing dead on the turn.
Good luck. Enjoy.
Nick Schulman perhaps left frustrated here. Bit of a roller coaster here today at this final table. He takes home $67,000.
I have a million.
Kind of a silly game where you just like, I make it pot. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm chip leader. What's the difference? I just pot. What is he going to do? Yeah.
You don't even have to look.
Oh, you look. I look. I don't play like Jared or. He doesn't look.
Time extension. Seconds.
The guy's trying to call you.
Time extension.
There goes Jeremy,
Are you all
fighting
in?
back
Yes.
with a pot
Well,
size
I don't know.
re-raise.
Good question.
Yeah, because I want to.
Yeah, you're
If
on.
not, then.
Pretty sure I am.
No,
might
he's
make
not.
the save
Oh,
and
no.
shit.
He has 1.1. It's
Doesn't-
1050.
No, I don't have 1.1.
there's-
He has 1 million.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
yeah,
have
Yeah,
four-
yeah, I can't.
I have a million exactly.
Okay. You got an okay hand.
All right, players
And ace king.
seem to agree here. We're going to get it all
I
in.
got spades. You got clubs. I got straight stuff.
What's
and
Jeremy got?
Ace, king,
Well, we got
3.
King Jack 10-7 for Negreanu against.
8. Okay.
Sorry, what's Jimmy got?
Let's see what Jimmy Osmond is going to turn over here.
fair
One thing we
fight,
know for
Danny.
sure, he
I
is
think
at
so.
risk,
I'm
looking
happy
for
to-
some help.
Folded a bad hand for you.
Ace King
You did? I
8-3.
wasn't folding against you anyway. Not that hand.
And just because of the card
Queen
connectivity, Negreanu the slight favorite here, but this is basically a coin flip. 2.1 million in the middle. If Osmus wins this, he's going to be a real contender.
Spin the wheel.
Stacks are shallow. Could still go every which way.
Good start.
And Jack 3, 9 rolls off.
Yeah.
Amazing start for Negreanu. Osmus now down to just 5 outs. Needs to hit an ace or a 3 or else his day will be
An
done.
ace right now. Or
It really is just Daniel's day.
3, yeah.
It
never
is.
mind. Or
Not
an eight.
surprised at all
Oh,
by
no,
this
eight's
flop.
good. No, 8's good.
no, it's not.
No, it's not. I was straight. Yeah.
Damn.
PLO, always everyone
Jack.
figuring out what to do here. And
Yeah.
the Jack of Diamonds on the
Yeah.
turn will lock this thing up for Negreanu. Osmus cannot find a win on the river. Jeremy Osmus will take home $93,600.
Yeah.
And we are down to the final 3 with Daniel Negreanu in full control, up to 8.2 million. He is absolutely crushing this.
10 seconds.
Wandering Larry. See, I asked nicely. You know, just please hit the like button, the thumbs up. Let's go. Up over 1,000. Let's push onward. Wantman versus Negreanu here. This was limped pre. Wantman came in from the small blind. Negreanu checked, and then Negreanu bets 150 after Wantman checks. Wantman not going anywhere. Deuce on the turn.
Pot.
Pot size bet from Daniel as he stays aggressive, just really looking to leverage his chip position and really put a lot of pressure on a lot of one pair type of hands that Wantman has. And into the muck it goes for Bucky. So he gets a little bit shorter here, and Daniel gets a bit stronger.
I had a billion outs. So
Play in the Club WPT Gold $5 million free roll. That is freaking awesome. Definitely need to meet you guys. I'll be at the Win in December, probably playing a bit myself. God willing, playing in the free roll, please, somebody. Adam Pliska, if you're listening, pick my damn name. Let's go.
I see one of the guest chatters watching from Middelbeke in Belgium. My cycling heart beats faster when I hear Middelbeke, the iconic finish of the Tour of Flanders for many, many years. If you're a cycling fan and you live in Middelbeke, probably one of the best places to be. I was in Belgium not too long ago, in wonderful Leuven. Leuven, one of the prettiest cities I've ever been to. By the way, we have poker action here. Limped pot, check on the flop. Negreanu now betting 150 on the turn. As you can see by the numbers on your screen, he's got Foxen absolutely dominated.
Yeah, Daniel has 17 different full houses working for him here. This is one of those spots where if you're Foxen, you know, probably feel somewhat decent about your hand. Daniel is just blasting away at will, but chip leaders can also make big premium hands, of course, and Daniel does have a full house here. Let's see if he can get paid off on the river. At this point now, also, Foxen probably knows that Daniel did bluff him on those 2 hands.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And there's nothing he can do about it.
No, there's nothing he can do about it.
Now, will that information make him more likely to perhaps peel one off on the river in situations where he feels as though it could be close?
Yeah, I mean, he might call here.
Like an ace or a paired board aces is also a blocker onto itself, you know, where, oh, there's 2 aces on board, less likely Negreanu has one. My queens might be strong here. This is also a limp pot, no action on the flop.
Time extension.
We could definitely find a way to analyze this and come to the conclusion that the queens might be good here some of the time.
Notice Foxen has 4 time extensions left. I think he's been the most deliberate player so far at this final table. You see that pile there for Negreanu. He doesn't really use any ever. Wantman also has a good pile of them.
Easy to bluff today.
no, this time you made good folds. Any 2. Any 3.
The left 2.
The left 2, that is.
You're gonna see an ace.
Oh, that's. I had an
There
ace
you
with it. It came with an ace.
Foxen.
Wow, big flop.
You had clubs?
Foxen got bluffed twice. Now he made the right fold, but it all feels equally painful.
No, I just.
350.
hit 1,000 likes on YouTube. Let's go. Banger stream today. I just ran into Matthew Wallman. I think he was taking a bathroom break, and we were both washing our hands side by side, and he looks over at me, he goes, "Good show, right?" It's indeed a good show.
Negreanu's in there just potting his life away. I mean, what's it like to be this big of a chip leader? Just in the driver's seat. Opponents can't really do anything.
Queen Jack 6 on the flop, and Queen 6 here helping Negreanu towards 66% equity. Donnie, if you're Wallman here,
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Wallman might not feel too bad about this flop. He's got a pair. He's got some straight draws here. He's got that overcard with the king as well. So, but of course, Daniel just has it because today is Daniel's day.
King 9-8. What are you talking about? So you need a 10, Jack,
That's it.
King.
You have Queen 6?
King 2.
Ace Queen?
Queen 6, yeah.
all right, here we go. 9 outs for Wallman. Let's reduce that to 8. The 10 of spades is dead. Matthew Wallman here on the brink of elimination needs some help, or else we get Negreanu versus Foxen heads up for the title, the trophy, the money, the points, all that good stuff. Everything going Negreanu's way so far. Will it continue?
Good game, guys.
GG,
Turn is the queen of clubs, and that means
As the
Matthew
6 rolls
Wallman
off.
is drawing
Foxen said
dead.
we're going to play a chip lead pot. We played a couple.
Look.
We did play a couple.
Wallman out in third for $119,000. What more can you wish for? $171,000 guaranteed for the final 2 players. $265 up top, so we're playing heads up for basically $90,000. Quite a hefty heads up battle here as Negreanu holds that 3-1 chip lead.
10 seconds.
Let us know in the chat who you think is going to get this. Are you Team Negreanu or Team Foxen? Let us know. Donnie, give us an update on the standings as far as the PGT leaderboard, where Foxen and Negreanu are, and how certain they are of placement in the top 40.
Well, Negreanu's a lock. I mean, he came into this event 4th on the leaderboard. He's going to, for sure, move into 3rd, depending on the result here. So he's in there. Foxen is right around the 40 mark. You know, could be in a little bit. I'd have to check the math exactly, but he's making a late surge. Hasn't been the best PGT season for Alex Foxen, but he had the final table yesterday. He got 3rd. He's got this final table here. He's already locked up 2nd place, so good for him. On the series leaderboard, Remco, Matthew Wallman is up to 439 points, okay, which is 99 points ahead of Isaac Haxton in 2nd place. So he has the lead, yes. It's a decent lead, but there are a lot of players within striking distance. And Negreanu and Foxen, depending on where they finish here today, will likely be in the top 5, not too far off as well. So with that 15K that's playing out today, I would expect all these players to jump into that. The 25K as well. I think also on that last day there's a 5K, I believe. So
Yes.
there's a bunch of points still to be had. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun down this home stretch.
All right, 1.4 million in the middle. Negreanu here with the flush,
420
and Foxen
or 425.
coming out with the bet, betting
Oh.
420.
I have
Quick
the
call
best
from
straight
Negreanu.
possible.
He's got the goods.
You have a better hand.
Flush.
Final table the day after. And then we have some preview action as well of Super High Rollerball PLO. So
Oh.
definitely worth joining us and 600,000 other fans on YouTube. Crazy how big our community has grown. Having some issue with the reader here, but Donnie, I've been told what the cards are. They're going to be on screen in just a second. Foxen has the 9-5-3 of hearts for the deuce of diamonds, and Negreanu has 7 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 3 of clubs, deuce of clubs. So a wheel wrap for Negreanu on the bottom end. Foxen with the flush draw, also with the wheel wrap. So very similar hands going head to head here.
Foxen might just take a stand here.
Foxen just with the call, so once again, Both players with a wheel draw. Foxen benefits from the additional flush card outs. Jack diamonds on the turn. Doesn't pair either player.
Check.
Excuse me, Negreanu has an even bigger straight draw. A 6 would also give him the 8 high straight. 7-5 3 deuce for Negreanu. 9-5 3 deuce for Foxen. Having some issues with our graphics here. Should be fixed any moment. The funny thing is that, Donnie, 9 high is the best hand right now. I'm dead serious.
Well, there's a heart.
Oh, wow. So Foxen hits his flush on the river with 9-5.
Pot.
And Negreanu goes for it. Yeah, Foxen makes the
Got
call.
once. You made the flush?
And he's going to double up.
Yeah, deuce 3-5 also? Oh, geez, you had me crushed. I was putting it in on the turn anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. How much?
Here you.
925.
All right.
925.
Foxen back in the game. Up to 3.3 million. Negreanu
Yeah,
caught bluffing.
Like,
I didn't know Ryan Reeves was still in the league.
Plays for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Negreanu's team.
10 seconds.
I would not try and fight Ryan Reeves. Every time I see him in a fight, he wins. So
Right.
I mean, what's the point?
He's a big guy. He's out there with a purpose, Donnie. He's not there to score goals.
No, he's he's definitely not there to score goals.
Ace 10-10, 2 spades on board here. Foxen with the king, queen of spades. Negreanu with the jack, 3 of spades on a paired board. Perhaps a little more caution, but still a hand worth continuing for Foxen. Foxen comes along, and a spade could really create some action here. And it is the 9 of spades.
Check.
Quick check by both players. 6 of clubs on the river. Foxen with the check mark. 750 in the middle. Might see him go large here, Donnie, trying to extract some value.
I'll say 475.
I'll say 700.
I was going
more,
to
it's
check
more.
this back, too. How much? 725?
725.
I was going to check this back if you checked, which is crazy, but
Not flush.
that's that fucking flush thing again. 7 1/4?
Yeah.
I was genuinely going to check back. I was like, I don't know, it feels spooky.
It is October.
Donnie, if it feels spooky, aren't you supposed to fold? Isn't that what Shulman just alluded to earlier?
I mean, yeah.
As Foxen looks down at ace 10, 7-4 with diamonds.
4 to 10 seconds.
Negreanu with ace queen, 6 deuce. Working with clubs as well. Going to go to the flop. Queen, queen, 10. Negreanu can do no wrong.
Of course.
96% for Negreanu here. Foxen takes a stab here for 300K, hoping that he can perhaps pick up an easy one. Negreanu is going to let him do the betting, and Donnie, the ace of hearts might be of significance as well here.
Oh, yes. Well, ace of clubs.
Wow. All right, Negreanu fills up, makes a full house. Foxen, in the process, picks up a pair of aces. 1.6 million in the middle. Everything going Negreanu's way. Now, just hoping he can get more aggression out of Alex Foxen.
Check. 10 seconds.
Foxen checks back. 10 of diamonds on the river. Foxen with the inferior full house. This is an absolute disaster card for him. Full house versus full house. Heads up in a PLO tournament. It doesn't get dirtier than this.
1 million.
Negreanu bets 1 million into 1.6. Opening the door to Foxen. Putting some more chips in here. Is it all over here? Is Foxen going to pull the trigger?
This is just a sick spot for Alex Foxen. Seems like pretty much every hand he's just been second best to Daniel, going way back to the start of the final table. And even when he hasn't been, Daniel's pulled off some extremely well-timed bluffs to get the job done.
Foxen counting his chips.
$3.2.
Almost all of it.
3.2 million is the raise from Foxen, leaving himself with 300K left behind. Negreanu wants the other remaining 300K as
You want
well.
something
So
back, right?
I have 300 more.
Okay. I raise. I said raise.
all right, raise means the minimum, and that means Alex Foxen is deciding for his tournament life, leaving himself with just 300K, probably with Negreanu calling in mind. And now that he's raised, Foxen is going to make the call, and that is it. It is all over. Alex Foxen will finish in second place, takes home $171,000.
Congrats.
Thanks, bud.
GG indeed, as Daniel Negreanu claims his 4th win of 2024. Throws up the number 1. He takes home $265,000 and vaults up in the race for the overall PGT PLO Series championship.